Okay, people, we back in the building. It's your boy Tommy Gunz of the Quote Goes Podcast. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, jump in the comment section because we have another entry in the ongoing Brett Cooper, Reagan Conrad, Daily Wire comment section conspiracy debacle, Brett exiting the whole thing, and the conspiracy theory that is the whole story. Brett has a Reddit, and apparently it's fairly popular. People comment in it, people post in it, and some anonymous person actually posted this in there, and it's kind of debunking what was said on my last video about Reagan's cousin and how she was kind of blaming Brett for the whole thing, saying it's not really Reagan's fault. She was just doing the right thing for her, and, you know, kind of throwing Brett under the bus and, you know, for not speaking out and helping and telling people not to pile on Reagan, blah, 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 blah. Let's get into it, and I would like to get y'all thoughts in the comment section. Here we go. I know what actually happened between Brett and Reagan. Posting here, just as I posted a long comment in a different thread, if a mod would like to reach out to confirm I know what I'm talking about, I will provide evidence. I know Brett, I know Reagan, and I know all the players at the Daily Wire. The public has no idea how much of a dumpster fire that company is, and that's largely due to the insane contracts which put the fear of the God King in everyone. The God King. Brett did not leave because of Ben Shapiro. She also was not fired over anything to do with that place, and her leaving had nothing to do with Candace Owens. Reading all of these rumors is frustrating. It is true Brett wanted to leave for very good reasons. It was not about money, but about management. Her best friend Reagan encouraged her to leave and supported her, and as her cousin accurately states, was so supportive and encouraging that she fully planned to leave with her. Oh, so initially she was going to leave with her. Her cousin was, I don't think her cousin said she encouraged her to leave, but she more so implied that if she was going to leave, she would leave with her and be her producer on her new show. Okay. That's about all her cousin gets right. Yes, Brett offered to pay her what she could reasonably afford, but it is such a lie to imply Brett did not want to pay her for months. The truth is the Daily Wire has insane non-competes. What's a non-compete? A non-compete is probably the reason why Brett has a channel that's accumulating followers and subscribers, but she hasn't posted anything yet. You know, it's a lot of discourse about the Daily Wire's contracts. Apparently, they're like slave contracts. You can't do this, you can't do that. They own everything, your name, your likeness. Even when you leave, you can't post for a while because you can't compete with the content that's already been made with you in it. And you have to give, you know, whatever platform you help them build time to get over you or some shit like that. But that's wild. The truth is that the Daily Wire has insane non-competes for every single employee there. Take your time to read through Glassdoor reviews for the company stretching back years. Management is monstrous. Long story short, Brett and Reagan were going to start her new show when it was legally allowed to. Reagan was Brett's hype woman in all of this planning. Jeremy has a God complex, and I am so tempted to publish the email he sent around the company regarding Brett, which proves that. He believes he creates talent and makes them famous, and he can do this with anyone. He also believes if talent tries to leave or disobey, he can just as easily destroy them. One day, Reagan comes to all of us, bursting with tears, claiming that Jeremy brought her into the office and told her he wanted her to fill in for Brett. She painted this as though Jeremy was doing this purely to torture Brett, which was believable. Reagan was Brett's best friend. Never in a million years did we think she was lying. She claimed she did not want to do it, but that he threatened to fire her. Damn. We all felt terribly for her. In retrospect, what she said makes no sense, but why on earth would we think she was a total sociopath? Damn. And lying to us. She told him that she would only do it for 2 weeks. Again, this is really dumb to reflect on, because why would she be telling him what she would or wouldn't do, but we believed her? 2 weeks pass, and then she does a 180. She says she actually loves being in front of the camera, and God wants her to take this opportunity, and that Jeremy offered her a contract worth a lot of money and promised he would make her famous. Damn. She was like, fuck that Brett shit. Brett was horrifically backstabbed. This is the truth. That would make sense, because everybody wants to know why they're not friends anymore, why she unfollowed everybody, why she unfollowed the Daily Wire. Like, this girl was her bridesmaid and supposedly her best friend, and now Brett is just kind of like, fuck off to all of them. You know what I'm saying? Where was I? It's even more awful when you know the reasons why Brett wanted to leave, and you realize that Reagan knew those reasons and didn't care because she wanted to be famous. Wow, Reagan. This is the truth, and I don't really care if you guys don't believe me, because I needed to get it off my chest. Now, this is all alleged. I do not know this to be true. Anybody could have wrote this, but for me, it makes a lot of sense. Edit. Just warning everyone that there's an account here that is trying to debunk and claim I'm lying. Just examine the post history of the account, and this is a friend of Jeremy Boring who is issuing legal threats to people for speaking about this topic. Okay, so I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Do you think it's an accurate account of maybe what happened behind the scenes? Like I said, it's alleged. I don't really know. But for me, and as long as I've been watching Brett, the Daily Wire, and the company, and I don't know, if you watch people like Ben Shapiro and Jeremy Boring, to me, it does. I don't know Jeremy Boring personally. You know, I can only see what I see of him on the internet, but he does seem like a very cold and calculated person with a lot of, he has a lot of power at his disposal, a lot of money, and he has made some people famous. So and he does call himself the God King. Normally when people call themselves a God King, they are more likely to have a God complex. You know what I'm saying? I would think the same about Ben Shapiro. He's like, a robot. He's like Mark Zuckerberg used to be. So, I don't know. I mean, y'all know me. I think something nefarious is going on at the Daily Wire. I agree with them on a lot of conservative talking points and shit like that, but like their business practices are a bit fishy to me. There's also an email that was circulated in the Reddit thread, but that's even more fishy, and I don't really feel the need to read that. But if y'all like, I can do a video about that too. This person also mentioned some Glassdoor reviews about the company that stretched back for years. If you guys want me to, let me know in the comment section. I'll do a video about that too. But until then, let's get in the comment section and let's talk about it. I'm your boy Tommy Gunz. This is the Quote Goes podcast. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.